me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god. Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, gotta fill up.
Okay, what is going on, good people, and welcome back to the Juggernaut Show. Today, we're here to do my WWE Survivor Series 2024 preview and prediction video. So, this Saturday from Vancouver, British Columbia, we got Survivor Series War Games. Yes, War Games is back. You know, it's an annual tradition for Survivor Series now, it looks like. Because, you know, we had it last year, we had the year before. Did we have it the year before that? I don't remember. I think it started in like 2020. But yeah, Survivor Series. Yeah, and also we got Thanksgiving tomorrow. So, you know, for the people that celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Hopefully everybody is safe and hopefully everybody is eating a lot of food. And, you know, and if you do celebrate Thanksgiving, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you eat for Thanksgiving, you know. Are you a turkey person? Are you a ham person? Like, what do you like with your meal? Let me know. You know, non-wrestling related, but I just want to know. But yeah, back to about wrestling. You know, Survivor Series War Games. What's my overall like excitement for the show? I would say maybe like around a 6.57. Maybe we'll see by the time Survivor Series starts, but mainly the reason why my excitement is like, you know, around like a 7 is like for that main event. It's strictly for that main event between the OG Bloodline and the new Bloodline in War Games. Because the rest of this card hasn't really been built up that well, in my opinion. Hasn't been built up that good. But yeah, so of course, you know, we got the main event, which is the OG Bloodline and the new Bloodline. We also have the Women's War Games match, which is just a hot mess of that. We also have the IC title on line in a triple threat. We also have the United States title, LA Knight defending the title against Shinsuke Nakamura. And then we also have Gunther defending the title against Damian Priest. As of this time, you know, as the card stands, I don't think they're going to be adding any more matches. But yeah, I mean, mainly the match I'm looking most forward to is the men's War Games match. And, you know, to be honest, right now, this you know, War Games is like seeming like the new version of Hell in a Cell. Because like they're just putting the second War Games matches have a second one on here. You know, they're throwing random people like without really much any build into this women's War Games match, which this is what we're going to talk about first. We're going to segue into this. So, first match we're going to talk about that we're going to predict is the women's War Games match. So we got Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, Raquel Rodriguez, and Candice LeRae going up against the face team of Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley. The latest person added to the team is Bayley, Io Sky, and then Naomi. So there's just a lot of things to break down in this whole women's War Games match. I mean, it's just like a lot of loose ends here that aren't being tied together. I mean, we basically, you know, we've been having Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, you know, since like after Mania. Liv Morgan took out Rhea Ripley, injured her, took the title from her. Basically took the whole Judgment Day from Rhea Ripley and took Dominic from Rhea Ripley. So, you know, they've been feuding throughout the whole like summer. Also, we had the dominance of Nia Jax. You know, she became women's champion. Was it at Summer? Yeah, it was at SummerSlam because she won her match back at what was it? Was it at the Nia Champion show? I can't exactly remember. But yeah, Nia Jax has been dominant. You know, she's had Tiffany Stratton with her. And also back at back at Bad Blood, we had the return of Raquel Rodriguez to help out Liv Morgan retain her title against Rhea Ripley. So she's been helping out Liv Morgan. Candice LeRae has been trying to get on the good side of Nia Jax. And then you had Naomi and like Bailey. They kind of been like feuding with Nia Jax, kind of like at the same time. And also you got the tension between Bianca Belair and Bailey. Don't know if they can like really trust each other. This is kind of like going back to like the beginning of the year, even. And now they're just mentioning this now. And also, we just had Nia Jax and Liv Morgan. That they came off a pretty brutal match at Crown Jewel, and you think they're going to get along, teaming together? It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. This whole women's War Games match does not make any sense. It's very badly booked here. I don't like it whatsoever. But this past Monday night on Raw, we saw the face team. So we had Nia Jax and Bianca Belair going at it, and Bailey basically aided Bianca Belair, help her get the advantage, help her get the win. So they have the face team has the advantage here. Like I said, I'm not. I mean, the match is gonna be fine, but this has been very badly booked together. It's like a ball of like everything is like a mess. It's like a poster board. Like you got a student like that's trying to make a presentation, and it's like you don't know where anything connects. It's just like it's just out of order, and that's what this match seems like here. But yeah, the face team that, like I said, they're going to be having the advantage in this match here. I think it's going to be a fun match. I mean, look at these women that are in this match here. Look at this. I mean, that's a really stacked team here on the face side. I mean, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Bailey. I mean, just them three alone, make a really good team. I see the face team winning here. This women's division right now for WWE is not that good at this point right now. I mean, you got both these women's champions. Like, it seems like they have like the same formula to like all their matches. Like with Liv Morgan, you have Dominic Mysterio, coming to interfere, or you have Raquel Rodriguez, interfering in some way. And then with Nia Jax, you have Tiffany Stratton, looks like she's going to cash in, and then she doesn't end up cashing in, and it's like it's so formulaic for both these women's champions. Is this I'm tired of it. And they're just not making them be built up very good right now. And Tiffany Stratton, like I hate what they do with like the Money in the Bank winners, how they make them lose every single match, and then eventually, they cash in. Like, what makes me think that you losing all your matches makes you think that you're going to be a credible champion? Like, that this doesn't make any sense at all. You don't look like a credible champion if you're losing like all your matches. And that's how they always booked their Money in the Bank winners, which is, I don't like how they book the Money in the Bank winners. This is terrible. But that's beyond the point. I got the face team winning here. Like I said, it's gonna be a good match, but we're gonna see what happens. Who knows? Who knows what we get here? But yeah, I got the face team winning here. And go down in the comments, go down in the live chat below. Let me know who you guys have winning each match. Are you guys looking forward to the pay-per-view? Are you guys not looking forward to the PLE pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it? But yeah, we'll move on to the next match. Which we got another match that doesn't have much built to it at all. We got the United States title on the line. We got LA Knight, defending the title against Shinsuke Nakamura, the returning Shinsuke Nakamura. And I don't even know what the hell is going on with Nakamura right now. Like, it's cool to see him on here, but I can't really trust WWE with their booking for Shinsuke Nakamura. It's like his like whole story is like non-existent. Like you see air, like it is non-existent at all. And that's what Nakamura is, unfortunately. Like basically, so we had Nakamura return a couple weeks ago, um, taking out LA Knight. I'm like, this could be interesting here. Maybe they can build up to this for a few weeks, and then they make this match, for the pay-per-view. Make this match for Survivor Series. Like great with very little build. They made this match for Survivor Series. And basically, the reason why Nakamura attacked him because he wants to show LA Knight's insecurities and all that type of jazz like that. He did a promo last week on SmackDown. So, like I said, there's very little build to this match here. I wish they would have got some more like little juices out of this, like build it up a little more. Maybe have this match at Saturday night's main event or something. But no, they're gonna give it to us now. I would like to think Nakamura is gonna win the title, maybe like for a short little stint, but knowing WWE, they don't like to push Nakamura. I got LA Knight winning. I think it's gonna be a fine match. LA Knight's excuse me. LA Knight's title reign, it's been okay. Nothing too crazy. I mean, nothing like match of the year contenders in my opinion. I mean, maybe the only one match that was match of year contender for me was maybe LA Knight and Logan Paul back at SummerSlam. But that's really about all for me. Yeah, LA Knight. Yeah, I have a feeling that he's going to be retaining, but I would like to see Nakamura win. Deep down in my heart, I'd like to see Nakamura win. Because why have Nakamura return a couple weeks ago and attack LA Knight, and then this match to be quickly added to the card? I mean, maybe the reason why they put this match on here because they're saving Cody and Kevin Owens for Saturday night's main event. I was like, well, we should add a fifth match on here, so they're gonna give us LA Knight and Nakamura here. I feel like that's the reason why they put this match on this card, because the match I want to see is Cody and KO, but yeah, that's beyond the point. I see LA Knight retaining this title here. All right, and then the next match we have is the Intercontinental title on the line. We got Braun Breaker defending the title in a triple threat match against Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser. Yeah, there's a lot of backstory to this match here. Basically, Gunther said, "Hey, Ludwig Kaiser, you need to do stuff, start doing stuff on your own." So that's what he's been doing. He's been kind of getting himself involved with the IC title picture here. Braun Breaker, and Sheamus were having a match. Ludwig Kaiser got himself involved in there, caused a DQ finish. This week we had this past Monday we had Braun, and then we had been having a lot of brawling going on, with like these three people here. But yeah, and then this week on Raw we had Braun Breaker and Ludwig Kaiser going at it, and then Sheamus, he ended up getting involved, taking out Ludwig Kaiser and all that. So, and then a whole big brawl ensued, and then Adam Pearce came out and said, "Hey, you guys want to fight? Then you guys can fight at Survivor Series War Games." So, yeah, so now we got a triple threat match, and that's how we're here to this spot. And yeah, this whole feud has like been ensuing for like over a few months, especially with Sheamus and Braun Breaker. And then now you throw Ludwig Kaiser into the mix. I think this is going to be a really good match on the show. This is going to be really fun. I think it's going to be one of your better in ring matches on this card. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a big beefy match, and then have Ludwig Kaiser in there. He's just in here. I see Braun Breaker retaining. Yeah, I think Braun Breaker is going to definitely, I don't see him losing here because I think it's going to be a bigger stakes, like a bigger built up match. That's when Braun Breaker loses the title. And right here, like I said, there's just not a whole lot built to this as well. I mean, it's better than the previous match, like only a couple week build, but when Braun Breaker eventually loses the title, it's going to be some bigger stakes. Maybe like a Rumble or a Mania, some type. But yeah, Braun Breaker ends up retaining here. Going to be a good match, I feel like. So, next match we have is the World Heavyweight title on the line. We got Gunther defending the title against Damian Priest. Yeah, so this is a rematch from SummerSlam from this year, and Gunther won that match, might I say. And looking at this whole, backstory of like this recent feud here, it doesn't look like Gunther's the champion. It looks like Damian Priest ended up won that match. It looks like Damian Priest is the world champion. But yeah, Damian Priest, he won a Fatal 4-Way match back a few weeks ago it was like at the beginning of November. It was in a Fatal 4-Way match against Seth Rollins. Who else was in that match? Dominic Mysterio. And there was somebody else in the match. I can't remember the fourth person. Somebody wants to go down below. But yeah, it was a Fatal 4-Way match. Yeah, it was Seth Rollins, Damian Priest. Yeah, I can't remember who the other person was. Slipping my mind right now. Was it Jay? No, I don't know who it was. But yeah, Damian Priest ended up winning that match, and we've been having some like promos with him, and Damian Priest has basically been saying, "Hey, you're not the old Gunther you are. You're scared. Basically saying you're scared of me." And really, Gunther hasn't been able to get much words out in this whole these promos that they've been having. Damian Priest basically punked him out. There was 1 week on Raw, basically laid him out. And then there was 1 week where Gunther tried to sneak attack Gunther, but once again, Gunther got laid out and basically saying, "Hey, this is he goes like, you might control in the ring, you might be the ring general, but I'm, this is the streets here," because he's the street champ. And then this past week, before Gunther got any words out, Damian Priest came out, saying how, like I said, he's not the old Gunther like he is. He's just embarrassing. He's scared. And basically, they're making Gunther look like a chicken shit heel right now. That's what they're really doing. And he got put through the table, got left out, got laid out. And you know what? You know who to blame? You know who is to blame for this? I'll tell you who's to blame. It's Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is the one to be blamed here. Because to be honest, Gunther should have never lost at Crown Jewel. He should have never lost. I feel like they should have kept Gunther being very dominant. But now they're just making him look very like immortal, making him look, like I said, like a chicken shit heel. Because that's how they've been portraying Gunther. Because he's been getting laid out on a lot of his stuff. He's, looking very scared. And it looks like Damian Priest was the one who won back at SummerSlam. But no, it was Gunther that won back at SummerSlam. It was Gunther that won at SummerSlam, okay? What I say, he's the world champion. But yeah, Cody has ruined Gunther. I'm saying that right now. The Cody Lander, the blonde hair, Cody, Cody the roller coaster, crybaby roller coaster. Okay, don't get me wrong. I like Cody Rhodes. But I gotta say, he's just very crybaby-ish. And he's very insecure. As Kevin Owens been saying, Kevin Owens is the face and Cody Rhodes is the heel. I'm saying that right now. I want to see I want to see Kevin Owens take the title off of Cody Rhodes. I just want to say that right now because I'm tired of Cody Rhodes' title reign. Because to be honest, Cody Rhodes' build up to going for the world title, going for the WWE Championship, was a lot better than his title reign. I'm saying that right now. But beyond that, Gunther's gonna win here. Gunther's gonna beat Damian Priest. Hopefully, make it a quick squash match here because I do not want to see Damian Priest get the title back. I want them to reestablish Gunther as a strong heel. They need to get right back on track with him. And to be honest, I think Gunther is the wrong person that they're going up with. That they're using. Damian Priest is the wrong person for Gunther to be going one-on-one with right now. Should be somebody else like a Sheamus or somebody like that. Just in my opinion, but Gunther is going to retain. I see that happening. All right. And then we got the main event. We got the men's War Games match here. We got the OG Bloodline and we got the new Bloodline or the Wish Bloodline, whatever you want to call them. So the new Bloodline of the Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, the Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. We got the Tungaloans, and then we got the member added to the Bloodline is Big Bronson Reed, going up against the OG Bloodline of Roman Reigns, the Usos, Sammy Uso or Sami Zayn, and the newest member added to the Bloodline is CM Punk. Now, there's a lot of moving parts in this rivalry here, in this big feud. This all stems back, going say when Roman Reigns lost his title to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. You know, we didn't see Roman on TV for a while. That basically, Solo says, after his loss, after Roman Reigns lost, Solo Sikoa is the new tribal chief, and basically brought in the Tongaloans and brought in Jacob Fatu. They took out Jimmy Uso. Of course, Jey Uso was doing his own thing on Raw, yeeting everywhere, doing the main event Jey Uso. And then, of course, at SummerSlam, we had Solo Sikoa and Cody Rhodes going at it in that tribal combat match. And if it wasn't for the return of Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa would probably be WWE champion right now. He'll be at the top head of the table as a WWE champion. So Roman Reigns helped Cody Rhodes there. And then at Bad Blood, we had Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns tagging up against Solo and Jacob Fatu. Cody and Roman Reigns won that match. Roman pinning, I'm pretty sure it was Solo. Oh, and then also we had the return of Jimmy Uso to help out Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes win that match there. And then and also Jimmy Uso saying that, hey, we need to get some help. We need to get in their guy because they're outmanning us. They are outmanning us right now. And then at Crown Jewel, we had the team of Roman Reigns and the Usos going up against Solo and Jacob and one of the Tongaloans. Was it Tongaloa or Tama Tonga? I can't remember. I think it was Tama Tonga. But yeah, you had Solo and the new Bloodline going over in that match. And then they just did a whole beat down onto Roman Reigns. And then we saw the return of Sami Zayn. We saw Sami Zayn trying to help out the OG Bloodline. Roman Reigns didn't want no part of Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn gave him a haluva kick, gave him a running knee. So, they were quite unsure where Sami Zayn stood. And also Jay wanted Roman to apologize for everything what he's done to Sami Zayn, but Roman Reigns still hasn't apologized to anybody about anything. But then we had they were going to do the acknowledgement on Friday Night SmackDown, acknowledging Solo Sikoa as the tribal chief. But Roman Reigns, he wouldn't do that, so he got beat down. The Usos got beat down, and then we had Sami Zayn come out. It looks like he was going to be teaming up. He looks like he was going to be joining the aid of Solo's team, but no, he gave Solo a haluva kick, and at the end of the night on that SmackDown, we saw the original bloodline of Roman Reigns and the Usos and Sami Zayn throwing up the ones, for old time's sake. And then eventually we saw Bronson Reed get involved. We had so much trying to find a fifth member for both teams. Jay, he was going to, they went to go ask Bronson Reed. I mean, not Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker. No, they went to Seth Rollins, but he didn't want any part of being on Roman Reigns' team. After everything that Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins has went through, he didn't want to do that. And then Solo, he tried to recruit Seth Rollins as well, but that didn't happen because he doesn't want to be with a Roman Reigns wannabe. They also go like, hey, what about Cody Rhodes? And Roman Reigns goes like, I don't want to revisit that. I don't want Cody Rhodes on our team. And then Roman, he tried giving Paul Heyman a call, the wise man a call, but it went to a deadline and nothing to answer from Paul Heyman. But this past Friday on SmackDown, we had the return of the wise man. And he had something in his pocket. He said, hey, the fifth member for the OG Bloodline is going to be none other than CM Punk. CM Punk came out. Everybody erupted. I'm the original Paul Heyman guy right here. CM Punk is going to be helping out the original Bloodline, the OG Bloodline. They brawl, and it shows the Usos, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, them all standing side by side at the end of that SmackDown last week. Like I said, there's a lot of moving parts in this. This is like cinema right here. I love it. I really love it. Now, who wins this match? I don't know. I'm kind of split right now because I'm gonna say maybe since CM Punk is in this match, I'll say hey, maybe Rollins gets interferes in this match and helps out the OG Bloodline to help further that feud between Rollins and Punk. Going into Mania season. I don't know. Maybe that happens, and then you can still continue this whole OG Bloodline and new Bloodline. You could do that. But then again, I'm saying, hey, Roman Reigns and CM Punk on the same team, they're not going to be losing. Or what if they really can't trust CM Punk and he turns his back on Roman Reigns? I don't know. There's a lot of different routes they can really go with this. Or maybe they add someone else into the new Bloodline. I don't know. There's just a lot of different directions that they can go. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, this is the match I'm pretty sure everybody else is looking forward to as well. But yeah, this is the match I'm looking forward to the most on Survivor Series. But I'm going to say that the OG Bloodlines ends up winning here, the match. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of drama. Hopefully, it's as brutal as that Hell in a Cell match that we had between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Hopefully, we get a lot of things happening. Hopefully, get some color in this match. It's going to be a fun one. I'm excited for it. But yeah, I got the OG Bloodline winning. So, that was my predictions for Survivor Series War Games. I'm looking forward to the show. I think it's going to be fun. Like I said, let me know your guys' predictions down below. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to on the show. Also, let me know what you guys want to see on my channel moving forward as well. I'm going to be doing a review later on this weekend for Survivor Series. Stay tuned for that. I got a retro review to do for you guys. Stay tuned for that. That's going to be possibly coming out tomorrow. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, if this is your first time ever checking out my channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Dislike, like, whatever you don't want to do, more preferably like, hit the like button. So turn on the notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. So you guys are always in the loop of when I be posting my videos. So definitely do that. Also, like I said, go down in the comments. Go follow me on all my social media platforms on Twitter and on Instagram at TheTrueJSB. We are on the road to 1K subscribers. We're going to be there hopefully by the end of the year. But yeah, this is your boy Juggernaut saying peace out. And I will catch you guys in my next video. So